explain the production trucks to us.
All right, so right now I'm just building.
We'll start with the base plate. This will be our base plate update too.
Okay, here we go. We got the latest and greatest base plate, extruded aluminum. I believe it is a 5000 series aluminum. I could be corrected, but anyway, so what we're doing is we're just chopping off our extrusions, which come in
10-foot lengths.
10-foot lengths. We then take them to our machinist, who then does a perimeter cut. Zip, whoop, whoop, zip, whoop, gets that shape going. Then we drop in this bolt hole. Ooh, pretty. And then it lays in our quadrants for the 4-bolt. I believe it's the new school.
New school, yes.
Bolt pattern. Okay, you can see that inside the channel, these two parallel walls are going to be making up a 17-degree kingpin angle on our channel truck. We also have our cam, which is neoprene, inside there, making up the profile or the contour that the truck rolls on. And then we now start building our precision axle, which in this case is going to be 1018 mild cold rolled steel. Is then turned down to a 10 millimeter bearing race, and we're using, I forget what size hardware. What size hardware? We're using 3/8 24, so it's going to be an SI bolt, and then we install square tubing over the top of it to make it even stronger. And
so
that also
in total, it's about 12 millimeters.
12 millimeters, yes, 12 millimeters diameter, or it's a 1/2-inch round stock. And then this is 1/2-inch square tubing, which just slides right over the top of it. And that also gives us a nice square surface so that we can start building the hanger portion of the truck. The hanger portion is going to be made out of Delrin, 1/2-inch Delrin, so that we get the good lubrosity. Makes it nice and smooth as it goes through its channel. And then we use polycarbonate, which has a really high tensile strength, because as it gets out to the ends of this slot, it needs to be super high tensile strength, which is what we're going for here. And the beauty of the square tubing is that it gives it that nice profile to fit and sandwich inside these components and then bolt together, which will then slide right into the channel, just like so. Nice. And we're keeping the tolerances as absolutely critical as possible. Now, that is just how we're making them right now. The hanger is kind of the variable. We're looking to explore the spring options just so that they're indestructible. So we're keeping this as open to new design as possible, but this is pretty much set in stone. So, probably for the production model, is what you will see is something like a 4130 or a 4140 chromoly steel axle that's been, again, precision machined down to the tolerances for receiving the bearings and the bolts. We will then take that raw piece, step with me into the imagination zone, into the imaginary manufacturing facility. It's great. It's all around us. We have tools and machines. There's all kinds of steam and fire and hard work being done here in the imaginary manufacturing zone. So here we are at my manufacturing imagination, and we're going to take our axle. It's literally just going to drop in and snap into place to our mold. All right? Follow me? So it's molded, or it's got these snaps into our mold. We then put the male and female piece in there, and then, you know, what happens when you put male and female together. And basically we inject glass-filled nylon, which is going to be the same stuff that ski bindings are going to be made out of since the 1970s, I think. So basically, you drop it in, you drop the male-female, and then lots of heat, because you got lots of heat to heat up the plastic so that it's injection molding it around our 4130 chromoly steel. It then steam comes out, you know, there's a little bit of clicking, you know, somebody's walking over here. Some dials, some gauges, I'm checking my data, you know, I'm pulling the calipers out. And I pull out the hanger. Oh yes. It's beautiful. We're imagining still. So we've got all our plastic on there, it's got all our slots, it's all sexy with all the curves and the smooth surfaces. It's going to be all reinforced to supply even more strength to this super high strength, you know, higher carbon steel. And then boom, we drop it into our super top secret extruded aluminum. And then we run our super nice shoulder bolts, which we have right here. Oh yeah, those are beautiful. Yeah, you don't see those every day. The hex head drives right in there, tighten the bolt down, everything's locked and loaded, mounted onto a skateboard, and then shredding happens. Alright, so that's kind of the basic update. Things are looking good. It's raining outside, it's definitely springtime, summer's on its way, but so are we. We've got all of our equipment dialed in, we're in the process of making, you know, major changes to the hanger and the axle, and we've basically solidified and finalized the design for the base plate. So this is going to be our update for early spring. Other Planet, over and out.